Hello everyone! Today we're gonna play none other than Twisted Fate and Fizz deck. This is a well-known deck. It sort of died off in the meta after Fury was nerfed and well Hush was introduced to the game, which is like yikes skill. I'm honestly not liking the skill at all, but let's be positive. The deck is still pretty good. It still does well. Push counters it by pretty much making your big buffy elusives useless for one turn at least, which makes it easy for your opponent to kill them. But I guess I enjoyed tormenting myself by playing a deck that gets hard countered by one card. But it's still a fun deck. Especially that leveling up Twisted Fate is pretty common in this deck, and basically that's when most of the fun starts. So let's hop into some games. If you've never played Twisted Fate and Fizz deck, this is a good chance to give it a try or at least see how the deck runs. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so we're going against Trundle and Trendamir deck. This is pretty much a War Mother deck. It's pretty popular on ladder. Our deck performs well against it because our opponent doesn't have a good method to take out our elusives unless he vengeances or uses ruination, which we can play around. And the good thing is we can actually level up Twisted Fate in this game pretty easily unless our opponent commits a vengeance on our Twisted Fate, which in most cases is highly worth. So we're gonna attack here with Fizz. He doesn't have Vile Feast or anything to kill it, I believe. I hope he doesn't have it. We're gonna take the risk here. And he doesn't have it, or he has it and doesn't want to take the risk because we could have warning shot. So we kinda baited him here. We acted as if we had a warning shot and we didn't really care. We'll pass here. Now, I could drop my Twisted Fate, but if I do, he might use, what's it called? Avalanche in response. So I'm not gonna play it now. I'm not gonna play TF, I'll just attack. Now we drop Twisted Fate since he used 5 mana, he doesn't have enough mana to play Avalanche. Next turn, if he does drop Avalanche, we have something to keep our Twisted Fate alive. Okay, we'll pass. We also have card draw, which keeps our Twisted Fate alive. Okay, there's the Avalanche. We kinda expected the Avalanche here. I'm only gonna save the Twisted Fate. I don't really care about Fizz right now. He's only a 2-1. I have bigger units in my hand. So now, the thing is, I could drop the 5-drop, I could drop the 4-drop. I'm gonna go with the 4-drop because my opponent still has 6 mana. He could have a second Avalanche, he could have a Grasp, and he'll try to kill my Twisted Fate. And in response, I'll use my Fury here. And there's a Grasp. We expected this. We're gonna play Fury. So it was pretty much worth. Even though we don't have our big buffy unit, the elusive unit, we can drop it next turn, and it's pretty fine. We keep our Twisted Fate alive, and he kinda committed a lot of spells on it. I'm gonna just open attack here before I drop the elusive because he could have ruination. See, he automatically passed. This is kinda telling me I have ruination in my hand and I'm waiting for you to drop my units. So I'm just gonna pass. I'm not gonna do anything. We'll wait for him to do something. He dropped War Mother here. This is totally fine. War Mother isn't really much of an issue because we have units to block, or we can at least take one shot if we need to. I'm gonna draw cards here just to use my mana effectively because my 5-drop gives me 1 mana extra. So we do this. He has nothing to play here, and if he attacks, he's pretty much throwing. So he's gonna just pass. We can drop the Fizz here. Actually, we have lethal next turn. We actually have lethal next turn. This is lethal, I think. Our Twisted Fate levels Doesn't really matter right now because we actually have lethal. So we attack with everything here, not with Twisted Fate, of course. And we give Battle Fury to the Fizz. Why Fizz over anything else? Because our opponent could have a Vengeance, and he might use it on the Fizz, and we have Brittle Steel to counter it. We're gonna use it on the 0-2 he has. Yeah, I don't think he has anything, or he kind of knows it. Oh, Atrocity. Okay. We're gonna use this. He has nothing anymore. With 4 mana, he can't stop the Fizz here. Even though we don't have anything to counter it anymore, but he doesn't have anything to stop the Fizz, and this is GG pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, man. This is not fair. This is not fair. Okay, we also got the warning shot as well. I didn't expect to finish this game as fast. Usually it takes a little bit longer. And that's pretty much it, I guess. I think he should have Ruinationed when he had the chance. I think it would have been better for him. Even though I would have developed an elusive, I think it would have been better for him. Let's hop into another game. Okay, we are going against an Israel Twisted Fate deck. I haven't seen this in a while. It's still good. It just pretty much the Gangplank Twisted Fate deck destroys it in my experience. So it's not really worth. But I guess people have downed on that deck a little bit. So I guess we're gonna see a little bit of Twisted Fate and Israel. Our only issue here is he's gonna try to deal a lot of damage early on, but the main issue is he does run elusives in the deck. One of them is Israel as well, and 4 mana is elusive, which is a good blocker for him. Stop our initial damage, which we really depend on our elusives to deal a lot of damage. And at the 8th turn, he could drop a Rex, and from there we pretty much lose the game. Hopefully we can finish the game before he can drop a Rex, or he doesn't draw the Rex. There's the Israel, so he could use the Israel as a blocker if he has to. So I'm gonna give my Fizz here health, and I'm gonna block this. I don't want him to get a free spell. This kinda slows his leveling up, and at the same time I'm kinda keeping my 3-4 alive. Maybe, I guess. He kinda can kill it. Okay, never mind. He can't kill it now. So I'm gonna play Warning Shot, and I am gonna attack. If he does wanna block with the Israel, I can kill it, which is fine with me. Okay, there's a Mystic Shot. He's not gonna risk killing Israel here. That's alright. So the main issue here is he has more cards over us. So I'm gonna block this. I am gonna Brittle Steel the Israel, and I'm gonna kill him. So as I was saying, the main issue is here he has more cards over us, like look at his hand. But we do have card draw. We're gonna draw with Israel, with Twisted Fate here, instead of killing the 3-2. I kinda don't care about the 3-2. I'd rather draw more cards. Yeah, so we have another card draw here as well. He might have Yoink, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have a second one. Okay, he doesn't. Maybe. I mean, he still has 2 mana. Okay, he doesn't have a second one. That's kinda okay, I guess. We will drop this, and I'll drop the other elusive after that. Oh, this is annoying. He stole this from me. This is actually a massive counter for us. but we have a 5-6. So the 5-6 is pretty annoying for him here. Okay, he doesn't have enough any more mana. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the warning shot, and I'll attack with these, and we'll see what he blocks. Yeah, he's gonna go for the 3-3. I wanna keep it alive. I wanna keep my aggression, so I wanna keep my unit alive here. Now next turn he might try to kill my 5-6. Oh, that's actually sad. I don't have anything to counter that. He is at 5 health, so he is pretty low. But we don't have anything to deal damage to his face. Oh, this is actually a really good card here. If he doesn't kill my... I don't think he's gonna kill the Twisted Fate. I think he's gonna focus on killing my 5-6 or my... Like, he's gonna focus on killing my elusives. Because he's at 5 health. So I think he's just gonna ignore my Twisted Fate, use all his mana to kill my elusives. Which is a big win for us because we get to draw a lot of cards next turn. And we get to level up the Twisted Fate. Okay. We are gonna take some damage here though. Also next turn he could drop Rex. He has the warning shot in hand. I kinda don't wanna do I wanna play it here? Okay, I'll play it here. Even though I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just passed and waited for him to play something. Yeah, I should have just passed and kinda threatened, like baited something out of him, or made him think I have something in hand. I'll block like this. I kinda misplayed though. I did misplay. He probably would have went the same line of play. It just would have, like, he might have thought, oh, maybe he has something to counter my beam, but it doesn't really matter. I think he would have went with the same line of play. This is not really good cards. Okay, we got an elusive, that's really good. We need elusives here. And Twisted Fate levels up. So Twisted Fate here deals 1 damage to his Nexus. He does not have any healing in his hand. In his whole deck, he has no healing. So that's good for us. We also draw 1 card here. Oh, that's pretty much GG here. Unless he has something to kill this, but he actually can kill it, even with my Elixir. He can kill it with the beam because he has his... Okay. Yeah, I'll save it. I really don't mind saving it here. He doesn't have anything to kill the elusive. And that's GG. There we go. Could he have had something? No, he could not. He could not. There's nothing he had in his deck that could have killed the elusive, unless he baited the Mystic Shot first, then he had a double Mystic Shot, but obviously didn't. Yeah, so we won. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for other decks I could try out, I really don't mind. I could try them out. So I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.